2017 CrossFit South Metro Goals Board looks a little bit different. In the past, we've done a goals board for basically anybody that wants to write anything. Some of the goals are very serious, some of the goals were not. Most of the goals went unachieved for a lot of different reasons, but we're going to address a few of those reasons this year. For those of you that have goals but you're not public, you don't want to write them down or write them in a public setting, by all means, this is not, you do not need to, don't feel compelled to. For those of you that do, I'm one of those people who likes to voice them a little bit. This guidance is for you. Number one, there are two sections to the goals board. There's a fitness section, and then there's also a life section. A lot of people, we kind of had a lot of mismatch last year, people kind of writing a little bit of each. For this year, we're going to make it a very clear delineation. It's a fitness-based goal, something you're going to achieve inside of the gym. Put it on the left side. For those of you that have life-based goals, I know Kevin Cooper is big on that. Okay, those go up on the other side. By all means, you can have both. There's nothing wrong with that. On top of that, a lot of people last year, I was included, had 3, 4, 5 goals that went up on the board. Okay, and they were all very long-term goals. Okay, one of mine was a 48 kilogram press with a kettlebell. I couldn't even press a 32 at the time that I wrote it up there. It's a long ways off. Okay. For this year, what we're going to do is we're going to make this guy make everybody a little more accountable to the goals that they put up on the board. Okay. Everybody, when they make goals, they look at the top of the mountain. I don't want you to. I want that to be kind of fuzzy. I would rather have the 500 feet in front of your face to be the part that you're looking at. Okay, so when you're looking at a goal, if you have something that you want to achieve by December 31st of 2017, okay, whatever that is, find something in the interim that you can accomplish, okay, before that is even within range, okay, whatever that is. And on top of that, for every person that writes a goal on the board, for the year or for the month or the week or whatever it is, you get one goal at a time. Okay, parry it down to one thing. Anything that's too broad or anything that's too far off, or giving yourself 4, 5, 6 things to accomplish, generally leads to none of them being accomplished. Focus on one. Okay. If you can look a little bit longer term, if you want to look shorter term, if you want to write a goal up on the board every single week, achieve it, erase that goal, write a new goal, by all means, I love that. Okay. If you want to look a little bit longer term, your guidance is 3 months. Okay. First quarter, what do I want to accomplish in the first quarter of the year? What do I want to accomplish in the next 3 months? Okay. For me, and beyond that, those goals have to be specific. Okay, don't give me something very, grandiose and not measurable. Okay, second piece is measurable. They have to be attainable. Okay, I'm not going to write up there that I'm going to win the state of Minnesota in the CrossFit Open, right? Because to be honest, it's just not going to happen. Okay, it's not attainable for me. Okay, think of things, measure where you're at, and then look forward. Okay, at the goal you want to achieve, and figure out, okay, what's step 1, what's step 2. Okay. On top of that, they have to be realistic. Goes with attainable. Okay, if it's not something that's within the realm of your capabilities. Okay, and then the other piece is that on the board you will write a time that you have to achieve, that your goal is to achieve that by. Okay, so you can make it as much shorthand as you want to. By all means, leave room for other people. Okay, but I wrote my 2 goals for the first quarter of 2017, and they're going to be tough, but they're hopefully not going to be too tough. So my goal for by March 31st, which is close to the end of the CrossFit Open, I want to achieve a 400 score on Fight Gone Bad. Mostly because Dan knocked me off the top of the gym leaderboard with Fight Gone Bad a couple weeks ago, and I kind of want that back. I've never achieved 400 in Fight Gone Bad. I've gotten really close. I've gotten to 392. So that's my goal. Okay, 400 on Fight Gone Bad. Okay, my life goal, and anybody who's ever heard me talk about my inability to read with any amount of speed, This actually might get pretty tough, is to read 3 books. I have those books identified. I know what they look like. I know which 3 books I want to read, but I want to read 3 books by April 1st. Okay? That is part of a bigger goal of mine, which is to read 1 book a month for the entire year, but I got to do 3 before I can do 12. So those are just a couple of examples. There's a little bit of guidance towards the goals board. By all means, if you have a goal, please write it up there. If you have an idea of what you want to write, but you don't know exactly where to go, please let us know. That is what we're here for. So thank you all, and I hope you have a great 2017.